All right, what's going on, everybody? So, I was wanting to teach a little bit beginner guitar. Everyone I talk to about guitar music always tells me they want to learn an instrument, mainly guitar because it's what I play. But it happens with piano, bass, and they say they don't have enough skill, they aren't fast enough, they don't have a good rhythm, they don't know music theory, they don't know the scales, they have too small hands, they don't have coordinated hands. And I am of the feeling that if you want to learn or you do want to play, you don't have to be a virtuoso to play. And so, what I was wanting to teach you today is a very beginner pattern on the guitar using four notes. This pattern is used for country, blues, rock, jazz, gospel. It's one of the most versatile riffs I've discovered in all of music, mainly on the guitar. I'm going to start off showing you the four notes we're playing. We're not going to really worry too much about the music theory portion behind it, like what string count is it, where is it on the scale. We're just going to show you the four notes, where to play them on the fretboard, and teach you a couple different variations on how you can play it using your picking hand or your pick and different rhythms. So we're going to start off today, and just to let you know, I am using my Stevie Ray Vaughan signature guitar. We're going to start off playing the second string from the top, or the fifth string from the bottom. So if you look, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to be playing that note right there. That is your open A. And just kind of pick it for a minute, listen to the sound so that you know what it sounds like. And what we're going to do next, so here's your, again, just keep playing the open A. Okay. Once you feel comfortable knowing that you know where the open A is and that the string is on it, take your index finger, put it on the second fret, so 1, 2, and you're going to put it on the string just below the open A, which is coincidentally the fourth from the bottom. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So open A, new note. This new note is E. So you've now got A, E, A, E, A, E, A, E. You can play them together if you want to. They've kind of got a nice sound to them. They're complementary of each other. So A and E, A, E. Now what we're going to do is we're going to show the third note of the four notes we're playing. We're going to use the same string that our index finger's on. You're going to take your ring finger and you're going to put it on the same string, fourth fret. So 3, 4. If you don't know, if you have a hard time finding your fourth fret, it's the one between the two white dots. Okay? We're going to play that note. That is F sharp. So now we've got A, E, F sharp. Again, A, E, F sharp. And again, A, E, F sharp. I did screw up there, but it's okay. A, E, F sharp. And if you want to play, this is, because this is actually going to be how we're going to do it in the end. A, E, A, F sharp. A, E, A, F sharp. A, E, A, F sharp. But if you don't feel confident doing that just yet, just use it individually. A, E, F sharp. And once you get that down and you know that you're going to be comfortable with it, take your pinky finger. Your pinky finger is going to go on the fourth string right next to your ring finger on the next fret over, which is your fifth fret. And that's what it sounds like. That is G. So now you've got A, E, F sharp, G. So let's do that again. A, E, F sharp, G. And one more time. A, E, F sharp, G. Those are the 4 notes we're going to be using. We're not even moving our hand. We're not going to move our hand across the board. I will show you at the end a couple of different variations, but for this lesson, we're going to use these 4 notes, and we're not changing our hand technique. We're going to just keep it planted in the same area and use all 4 of those notes. So if you want to, start alternating your open A with your picked notes. So let's go open E, open F sharp, open G. And just kind of keep playing them back and forth using a downward pick. You'll notice that more experienced players don't use downward pick all the time. They'll alternate picking. They'll use a migrate picking of pick and fingers. And they'll also use like up techniques like this. Me personally, I like to use, with this riff, playing it this way, I will keep my pick in between the strings and just keep going up and down, up and down, up and down. But for the basis of this, most people, we're just going to use a downward technique. So let's get a little bit of rhythm in there. And however you want to play the rhythm is fine by me. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is just for fun. So let's do a little bit of a country tune. And if you notice, I'm alternating between the open string and the picked string. And if you kind of listen to it, you can kind of hear like the trotting of a horse with the notes. I know that Johnny Cash and Chris Christopherson and Willie Nelson like to use this rhythm. Johnny Cash for sure, I know. And just kind of keep there. It's kind of a fun rhythm to play. Me, I'll play it this way. So what I'm doing is I'm keeping my pick in between the strings and alternating between up and down. Kind of gives it a different sound. Let's fade that out. Now we're going to change the rhythm up and add in a little bit of a rhythm. We're going to get a blues riff from it. And again, you can play it down, which I prefer you do if you're brand new. Okay, or if you want to alternate, which is what I do too, you can also get this, which gives you a different sound. Okay, so using the same 4 notes, we now have a country riff we know. And a blues riff. Now we're going to take the same notes and we're going to turn it into a rock rhythm. riffing guitar, like Beach Boys, Chuck Berry, things of that nature. Specifically, Fun, Fun, Fun comes to mind by the Beach Boys. All right, so now you have 3 patterns using the same 4 notes without ever moving your hand. You've now learned a country riff, a blues riff, and a rock riff. Okay? Now, if I was to tell you, if you use the notes you use on the 4th string and play them, you actually have one of the most famous tunes in all of rock. Can't Get No Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones. You can add a little bit of color if you wanted to by going. You can play with open A, and it still sounds like Can't Get No Satisfaction. A little bit. You can also, this is a little more advanced, but let's see. So what I did, this is the same pattern. You don't have to learn it. If you're more comfortable playing this one. Just kind of play around with that. So what I did though is I took it, kept my ring finger in the same spot, and I just moved my index finger up a note. Not really up a note, up a string. And you literally just keep that pattern and slide across. And you've got Can't Get No Satisfaction again. With some mistakes. Okay. So this same progression, the reason I'm showing to you, I just showed you can play Satisfaction. Okay. You can also play the riff to the blues version of Mary Had a Little Lamb by Buddy Guy and Stevie Ray Vaughan. Granted, I do move my index finger and my playing technique from the 4th string to the 5th string, but the pattern stays the same with the index, ring finger, and pinky. Stevie Ray Vaughan actually loved using this technique. It was one of the techniques he used a lot. Specifically, not only with Mary Had a Little Lamb, but Life by the Drop, which is, that was not it. That was still not it. He uses variations of it. And again, I'll play that for you one more time, hopefully without the mistakes. It's been a while since I played it. Okay, I'm going to show you one more riff you can play using the exact same chord structure hand technique, placement, but we're going to move it. We're going to move it up to the 8th fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're going to want to bar, if you can, all 6 strings with your index finger. Then you're going to place your ring finger in the exact same location. And you're going to get this sound. However, with the pinky finger this time, we're not going to play this because it just sounds bad. If you went like this, I mean, it does sound pretty good. It depends on the type of music you're playing. But that's not what we're going for. We're going to go for the 12th fret. So there's going to be like that. You're like, well, what does that sound like? Well, here it is. Turner overdrive, taking care of business. Yeah, I switched it up. I turned it more of a surf riff, but whatever. There you go. You have now learned one of the most versatile and easy to play patterns on the guitar. You learned how to play a country pattern, a rock pattern, a blues pattern. You learned how to play... That was not it. You learned how to play Can't Get No Satisfaction. You learned the riff to Mary Had a Little Lamb. It's also, by the way, Bang a Gong, Get It On. And you've learned that you can actually alter it and play different songs, like Bachman Turner Overdrive's Taking Care of Business. So see, you don't have to be a guitar virtuoso to play guitar or have fun. You just need a few notes. As I said, 3 notes is all you need to play just about any song, which is true. We literally used A, E, A, F sharp, A, G. And no matter where you use that pattern and across the guitar, you got something. So why don't you try it out, have some fun with it, and play around. Learn your own riff, learn how to play maybe some blues or country, and add it to other songs. Maybe put Can't Get No Satisfaction or Bachman Turner Overdrive or Mary Had a Little Lamb on the background and just play to it and see how your rhythm comes. All right? That's it. Everyone have a good day.